what are the biggest challenges in animation process? What do you think?
Well, the biggest animation challenges that I find are finding really talented people that are willing to work really hard, people who can take direction and willing to make changes, and people who are really creative that can help us so that we can change as well. So people who have a voice and are not afraid to use it to make great animation.
And next one, how is the development of technology affecting animation styles?
Oh, it has definitely affected animation style. I started a long time ago when computers were just starting to come out. And I've always been a big proponent of technology and making animation easier, faster, and better. So whatever's coming, whatever technology is happening it is going to affect the quality of the animation. Things that has really helped the animation industry is Storyboard Pro, because it makes the process of storyboarding much faster and much easier, and you can, when you're posing out all the characters, you can immediately see if the posing is working or not, and if it's not working, you just turn that layer off or erase it and draw a new pose, right? Make sure it's working.
Artificial intelligence.
Yeah, and then the other thing is, two other things. You can bring all the dialogue in so that you can see if that pose works with the dialogue. And then one of the great things that I loved about Storyboard Pro when it came out was it automatically numbers the scene numbers and panel numbers for you.
Yes.
Because in the old days when I first started animating, we would have to hand write on paper each scene number, each panel number, and if we had to make changes, we had to start all the way back from the beginning and erase and then renumber the entire thing. So.
Great. Thank you. So, what do you think? How important is it to reflect local culture and tradition through animations?
It's kind of like what I was saying earlier. I think it's important that we all have a voice in our culture and we express it, and then we can learn from that. And especially if you can express it in a way that has a common theme with humanity. So, there are certain things that we all have in common as human beings, no matter what culture you're from. Friends, family, love, insecurities. We all want to be safe, feel safe, and be taken care of. And these are all common themes that we can share, and we can express our own culture so that other cultures understand us and we can understand them.
Last one, what steps do you think are necessary for animators from Uzbekistan to enter the international market in the future? What do you think?
What steps? Work really hard and animate and draw all the time. If you can be really expressive in your drawing and your animating, and again, it goes back to, doing it in a way that's a common theme. People are going to understand it no matter what culture they're from, no matter where they're from. When they see a body language that they can understand, even without any dialogue. That's always been something that I've tried to do when I direct, is can I express this story without saying anything, without any dialogue? Can I express it visually by body, if it's expression on the face, the hands, or the body language. And so that's where I would start. And then with the power of computers and personal computers, and now, AI is coming, and it's happening. And when that happens, instead of artists being afraid of it and losing their jobs, being afraid they lose their job, they should embrace it because it's coming anyway, and they should use it to express themselves. And they can take that technology, right, and use it to their advantage to get their stories out into the world. Keep working hard and embrace technology. That would be my suggestion.
Is advice for teenagers from Uzbekistan that if they want to work at big companies like Walt Disney, Pixar, so what they need to do?
Yes,
So
absolutely. I'll share, what happened with me, and I'll say it as well when I get interviewed in there. But my story is that I've always wanted to be an animator. I've always wanted to work in cartooning ever since I was 5 years old. So I drew a lot, I worked hard, and then my first job out of college, I got a job as in a graphic arts firm doing graphic art. And I met somebody there who eventually moved to California, got a job on Tiny Toons at Warner Brothers, and I went to visit him, and he told me, Jeff, you should come out here. There's lots of opportunities. You can get a job. So I tried it. By the time I actually got to California, though, it seems like the jobs kind of dried up, so I didn't get a job. But he introduced me to somebody who was really friendly, really nice, and encouraged me to send him drawings. So I moved back to Wisconsin, and for 4 years, I kept drawing and drawing and drawing and drawing, and I kept sending him my drawings and getting his feedback, and he would give me advice. Really great advice. So my advice to teenagers is connect with somebody, a mentor that's really good, be humble and take that advice and encouragement from them, and keep working and don't quit. Never give up, and just trust that somebody you meet is going to help you. That you have to do the work, but you have to prove to them that you can do it. And it is possible. Yes, I just want to thank everyone that was involved in inviting me to come here. It's been an incredible conference so far, and I'm looking forward to meeting more people and hearing what their stories are.